Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for October 2023. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, I hope that you will like and subscribe and join us. If you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate you being here. I'm doing these readings a little bit differently for this month. I do have all of these stones here. They're just white quartz, white clear quartz, and pink rose quartz. The reason for those energies is I've been working with Kuan Yin and Mother Mary through these readings, and the white is to represent purity, and the pink is supposed to represent the love energy, as well as opening up our heart chakra. So the white energy is what surrounds us, right, to protect our field. And the pink energy energizes our heart chakra so that we can open up. So the month of October is kind of a heavy month for a lot of people. I no longer celebrate Halloween because now I know that it's kind of an inverted holiday. I just don't want to participate in Halloween anymore. But that's just me personally. I am guided to pull a card from I was given a deck called the Dragon Oracle Cards by Diana Cooper. The dragon energy is fifth dimensional and above. They no longer reside, obviously, on the third dimension. We don't find them here anymore, although I believe they may have been here at one time way back in the day. And then I'm just going to pull your card to see what is working in your favor for the month of October, as well as anything that you should be aware of as unexpected. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull your last main themes. So as I'm doing this work, I'm going to pull myself off of the screen so you can just concentrate on the cards themselves. And at the end, I'll come back on the screen and then I'll give you your last messages with those last cards. So I'm going to go ahead and hide myself. And let's start with your dragon card. Okay, so you've got the black dragon. The black dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. So it says concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision, and congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. So I don't know what exactly they're talking about. I have not felt the need to want to read out of the book, but I do in this reading. So hang on, let me find your page. Okay, so this is a fifth dimensional dragon that works directly with the masters. A black dragon from Saturn has appeared to you now as it is time for you to address tasks with discipline and focus. Spiritual discipline is vital to ground the higher energies on your pathway. The black dragon will give you focus, concentration, determination, awareness, and the ability to plan and stick to a routine where necessary. Receiving this card is a true blessing, as it indicates that your feet are firmly planted on your ascension path and you do everything for the highest good of all. This dragon also brings you congratulations from the angelic world, as you have passed a test you have been undergoing. It is time to celebrate your success and step forward with discipline as well as with joy and bliss. Okay. Congratulations, Sagittarius. Okay, so now I'm going to pull your cards. I will explain what's going on as we go. Don't get scared about this card right here. Let's look at that. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. So these are all of your strengths for this coming week. actually, this is for the month, right? So this is your strengths for the month. You are really tapping into this high priestess energy. And the high priestess is a major arcana card. She is really in tune with her intuition, right? So for me, that's kind of like what this dragon is talking about, is your spiritual discipline. If you take time every day to work on bringing your intuition in, sitting in your meditative state, or even if you don't even sit down to really meditate, that you just give yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes just to collect your own energy and focus on your breathing. This energy is available to you, right? If you can see, she's got her eyes closed, but she can actually see. This is kind of what these eyes with her eyes closed is supposed to mean, is that she has the capability of having activating her third eye there. So she's able to see things that are not visibly able to be seen with your eyes open. The high priestess is about intuition and mastery. She's also about a mystery. So there may be something that's going to come in for you for the month of October that you have not been aware of. I feel as though all of these readings for the month of October, for some reason, are really steeped in spiritual growth and awareness. I feel as though people are going to really be called to do that inner work, right? Even though we live very busy lives, it's really important now to ground and to really focus on that vision of being more in line with your higher self. The high priestess is also, she is about gaining knowledge. So again, this is tapping into this dragon energy. And I feel as though this energy really represents you very well this month, Sagittarius. And then we have the Justice card. Now, the Justice card is another major arcana card. And as this is your strengths for the month, I really feel as though justice is really calling on you to discover some type of a truth. Now, this could be a truth about yourself. This could be a truth about the world. It could be a truth about something that is quite revelatory for you. We have a sword here that is depicted in this card, which is all about something that's going to stimulate your mind. It's going to stimulate how you think about something or how you express something, okay? And I really feel as though, you know, this is not really representative of scales, because this is a pot that has light and this is a pot that is dark. So it's actually asking you to really balance your shadow side with your light. I feel as though a lot of people will be going through in the month of October, they will be going through lessons this month that really activate that balance. So there will be things that are going to come up that maybe you have not wanted to look at for a while. Oh, good. Look at this. This is perfect. This is exactly what I'm tapping into. Is this two? So this is the Two of Swords, right? So I was talking about this sword. And the Two of Swords, if you look at her, there's some type of a choice that needs to be made. Right now, she's got this blindfold on, right? And she's got these birds chattering, picking at her brain. She has complete freedom here, right? She is not bound in any way. And basically, what is happening is that these things are stuff I feel that's coming up from the subconscious, things that are wanting to reveal themselves to you. So again, it's another confirmation of, you know, really taking the time to really dig into this other aspect of yourself to find this perfect balance. Because that's what this Two of Swords is talking about, is you're going to be given a choice, some choices of some kind that are going to stimulate your mind. And right when you're first you know, being when this energy first comes in or approaches or is there, you're going to have a tendency to want to not look at it. You're going to say, no, no, I've got enough on my plate right now. However, it's really important for you to really look at that energy, and I'll explain to you why in just a second. This Justice card, though, is also about being on the right path, right? This right here is telling you that if you do the work, if you make these decisions, if you look at the ugly stuff, because that's kind of what she's trying not to look at here in this card. If you look at the ugly stuff, the stuff that's, you know, our darker nature about ourselves, the things that we really have to own, it frees us. It frees us in a new way. So I feel like that's some of this stuff that is your strength for this month, okay? That you're really going to look at stuff. You're getting the confirmation that you're on the right track, right? You're getting this congratulations because you have been doing a lot of that type of work. And I just feel like this is a great beginning to the month. So this column is all about what you need to know. And the reason why I was saying I was going to tell you, you know, why it's important for you to actually take that blindfold off and really look at things is because you now have this death card. Now, don't be afraid of the death card. And the reason why I say is because very rarely does the death card really talk about a physical death for you, like, or, you know, in your immediate group of relationships. It sometimes does, but most of the time it's very symbolic of something coming to an end. Like it is the end of a era or an end of a, you know, as we can say, we're moving into the golden age of Aquarius, right? We are in the death throes of that ending right now, of this big, huge galactic cycle that is happening. But if you bring that back down to the micro, to where we are as, you know, souls in this human body, there is something that's coming to an end, a complete end for you. The beautiful thing about this end is that because this is an ending, it's like an end of a chapter. It is also about a rebirth, right? And you can see this clearly on this card. I love this deck because the death card is not as scary. It's not as scary as you would see in the Rider-Waite, where you know, see the death rider on a white horse. He's all dressed in black and he's on a horse, and, you know, he's carrying the black sign with the white rose on it. Definitely is a much more scarier looking card than this. And I really feel as though the death card is a card of transition and transformation. So this right here is telling me that you are taking a step up, Sagittarius, specifically this month in your spiritual growth and in your spiritual process. And as you do, you're going to see this shedding away of an old part of yourself. And I think you should really honor that part because it served you up to this point, to the point where you're now able to, you know, lay that out or walk or leave it behind and create this new aspect of yourself. And that is verified right here with this Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups aces have to do with new opportunities, right? New opportunities, new way of thinking. This is specifically about lighting up your heart chakra space. So again, we're tapping into this rose crystal, rose quartz crystal, which is activating your heart center here. And the reason why this is so important is because, you know, love, they always say that love is the way. Love is the only way, and love is all you need. However, so many of us have been programmed and have learned that love can be hurtful and love can be, you know, taken advantage of and those types of things. But in this situation, I feel like we're moving into more of a place of love and unity. And I really feel that this is activating your heart space. This is activating how you feel about things. And this is activating you So what's beautiful is we've got the white light that is supposed to activate your protective shield around you, as well as your crown chakra. And then we also have this pink, beautiful light, which is activating your heart center. So this is just falling into pieces for you. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. I love the Queen of Pentacles because the Pentacles typically always represent earth energy. I know you're a fire sign. However, this queen is a self-made queen. She has learned to be a very powerful healer. She knows how to heal herself. She knows how to heal those people around her, right? She knows how to nurture. She knows how to ground. She knows how to manifest the things that she wants in her life. This is what you're becoming. You're becoming this self-made queen. It looks as though you're going to have, this person is able to really create a beautiful home, to create a nurturing place, for her family to be. She's very comfortable in her own skin. She's very comfortable in her space. So I feel like this death and rebirth is actually going to help bring in these energies for you, Sagittarius. Now, the thing I do want to iterate here is this queen is very nurturing. She's very beautiful. She's very grounded. She knows how to create abundance. She knows how to tap into all of those things. She knows how to be a very good listener, a very good friend. She has a lot of beautiful capabilities. Now, the thing I do want to say is that it's not really gender specific. I read intuitively for the most part, although I do know the meanings of the cards. In this case, I feel that this could be a male as well. So if you're a guy listening to this video, don't be put off on the fact of, me calling you a queen, because it really doesn't really have to do with that energy as much as what this card represents for those energies. And then this column is all about your opportunities coming in, and it looks really good because now you have the Nine of Pentacles, and the nines are cards about giving you courage and giving you a push to keep moving forward, right? Tens are completion, and nines are so very close to that energy. It's like you've been working so hard on all of your projects. You've been working so hard to get to where you really want to be, where you feel good financially, you feel good in your home, you have physical security, you have a beautiful home life, right? That's what all these energies of this card represent. You are right there. So Spirit is telling you, keep going, keep focusing, keep concentrating on your ultimate vision, because you are going to attain that for yourself, okay? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, and the eights represent advancement. They also represent a need to overcome. And if you look at her, she's kind of burning the midnight oil. That's kind of what I see. She's holding this candle. This individual really loves knowledge. She really likes to dig deep. She likes to look at, a bunch of different subjects so that she's interested in, right? So this card is about self-improvement. This is a card about potentially taking some kind of, a class, or maybe reading some type of a book that is a self-help book that really expresses and expands your awareness of yourself, as well as, your capabilities. And then we have the King of Cups. So again, this is an energy. It doesn't necessarily have to represent a male energy. The King of Cups is an individual who has mastered their heart. This king lives by example. This king lives by his heart space, right? He is an individual who has mastered how he feels about things. He masters all of those things in his life that come into his life are things that are important to him, that will make him feel secure and happy and joyful, right? He has mastered those energies. And again, the King of Cups has water all around him, and you can see he's a very calm individual. So this could either represent your energies, or this could represent someone in your home. This could represent your significant other. This could represent, a father. It could represent somebody that's very close to you, a very good friend who comes across, who is very stable, who is very grounded, who's very connected to the earth energy, who's very aware of themselves and communicates openly through their heart space and allows you the freedom to be you. They accept you on your terms. This is a person who that could be a confidant for you. It could be, and it doesn't necessarily, like I said, have to represent a male. But overall, this reading looks really good, Sagittarius. It looks like you're going to have a very interesting month, in that there's going to be, for one thing, you're getting congratulations, but you're also being asked to continue to focus on your inner work, right? Because if you do that, this is telling you that you're definitely on the right path. You have some choices coming in as to how you want to progress. You have some kind of a very significant ending here and a rebirth that really charges up your heart chakra. You become more self-aware and very comfortable in your own skin, really knowing yourself very well by this whole exercise this month. So this looks really good, Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm going to bring myself back on screen. Hi. And now I'm going to pull your 5 main themes. Now, again, these main themes can either be clarifying the reading, like giving us more information that, yes, this is, everything I said was true. Or it could be things that you might want to use as a mantra, or you want to use as an affirmation. Sometimes affirmations are really great because you can just do those so easily when you're doing any other type of busy work, right? Okay, so your first card is the flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. I don't know who needed to hear that, but there you go. Okay, and then you have the axe. And the axe says there are forces working against you. So I don't really see anything here that is a temptation or trying to pull you away from anything. However, because this energy here, this is a guidance from spirit. So I would just really be sure that you utilize your protective space around you, like really put in the white light before you take off for the day, or don your armor of God, and use that energy to help protect you for the day. Okay. And then you have flowers, which represent happiness. That's beautiful. Who doesn't love flowers? And then jug, lighthearted, carefree time, which is awesome because it looks like you guys have done so much work to get where you are that sometimes just being in that light, carefree place actually allows more stuff to come in for you. And then your last card is the elephant, which I love elephants. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay, so this really does kind of sum up your reading, right? Because you've been given this guidance to bring your wisdom through spiritual disciplines. And this is telling you that, in the end, you're going to be wiser, which is what I said. So yeah, confirms everything. Okay, Sagittarius, this looks really good. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a beautiful October. It looks as though you're going to do a lot of work on yourself, which is awesome, which is needed. We need your beautiful light, okay? And until next time, take very good care of you. And thank you again. And please like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Cheers.